I will show you your first set of 3 Parody magazine covers if you ask me.
Will you show us the magazine covers?
Sure, Don. Take a look at the covers. Pom Pom Pilots. Football team goes for it on 4th and Lawn. Frecklin Hyde, Sissy Spacek. Mark Wahlberg, that would be me, admits, my prom was even worse than Carrie's. How did you know? Were you there? It's true. And then finally, we have Tusk magazine. Pumbaa uses compound W to remove warts. Now I'm just a hog. And if you'll notice, we have cheerleaders on that magazine. It's Rah Rah, Sissy, Pumbaa. Big Bone magazine, Clifford the Big Red Dog on the cover. Clifford's owners complain, we need a big yellow hydrant. So you've got Deborah Harry, blonde, brunette, and redhead. Peroxide monthly, no weekly, no daily. Pam Anderson wins slow motion dash. But Baywatch is saving lives. So notice we have Telly, Kelly, and Belly. Pumpkin Cutie Pie magazine, Cinderella on that cover, suggests electrolysis for furry grandmother. Sometimes we just stretch very far. Just so you know, we've got, well, it's a long stretch here, but if you look deeply, you got Barbara Hershey's, and then we've got Rita Rutner comics, so we have Snickers, and then finally, Ryan Phillippe is Reese's. Oh. You know what? That explanation gave me a headache. And by the way, you know, Jerry Lee Lewis also referred to as the Killer. So we have Killer, Diller, and Chiller. Yeah. Rocky the Squirrel on Bushy Tails magazine. Rocky the Squirrel moonlights as Detective Squirrellock Holmes. We are a weaker country because of that joke. But on top, you might want to look at the subliminal message here. We have Valley Girl, Miss Pearl, and Rocky the Squirrel. Cute little rhyme there. Scooby-Doo, the Doobie Brothers, or Ashton Kutcher, which, by the way, we have Scooby, Doobie, Dude. Goldie Girl, Kate Hudson, How to Lose Your Career in 10 Films. That's not fair. Really annoying. Now, that may be fair. Jane Fonda's recipe for Ho Chi Minh Trail Mix. All right, they're worth 1,000 points. And by the way, you have Annie, Kiss Me Kate, and Miss Saigon. And if you'll notice, we have Anna, Nicole, Smith. But not Anna Nicole Smith. Next, we have Rebecca Romaine, Big Mysteries. Rebecca Romaine, we asked Rebecca if we could have her salad recipe. Will Romaine let us? Will Romaine let us? You see, romaine is a lettuce, and yet it's spelled differently, and therefore. Next one, we have Action Jackson with Alan Jackson. He reveals, I pitched Seminole Wind to another label, but they passed. All right, so we have Matthew Perry, Rebecca Romaine, Alan Jackson, or better yet, Friends, Romaine, and Countryman. Anyone? This thing on? You with me? Okay. Notice you've got Rich Little, Little Richard, and a Little Rich Guy. And notice we have M&M, Plain, and Peanuts. That would be Oprah, Chopra, and Mopra. We have Holmes, Sweet Holmes with Katie Holmes on the cover. She recalls Family Feud outburst, Dawson Freaks. Linda Lavin, Allison Janney, and Alice in Wonderland. So we have Alice from the show Alice, Allison, and Alice in Wonderland. See, there's a theme. It's hard to find, but it's there. Okay, and so that you know, we have from Cheap Trick, Cheaper, Chipper, and Chopper. Master Don Corleone. Marlon Brando admits, I'm retaining the waterfront. And to just belabor it even farther, we have small. And, of course, he's a medium and really large. And, by the way, if you look closer, we've got Black Angus, Outback, and Sizzler. All represented. Marty Pants magazine. Hey, Michael J. Fox, your McFly is open. Those are the 3 covers. You'll notice we have Virginia Wolf, Beowulf, and Teen Wolf. 3,600 for Parker. Don and Blaine, 4,500. Now, I will warn you, in the event of a tie, you will have to wrestle.
All right. I can take it.
I haven't agreed yet.
Don has not agreed.
Well,
He
you're
has
gonna
not.
lose.
You know what? Let's just play the game and see what happens. So, we have Paul Robeson, a famous bass, Luciano Pavarotti, a famous tenor, and James Gandolfini, a famous soprano. Don't tell Mama. Gina Davis on the cover. Bob Barker demands neuter Gina. We went a long way for that one. Shelley Long, Gina Davis, Sally Field, and something just to point out for fun, you know how tall Gina Davis is, so we've got Long, Tall, and Sally.
All right.
Totally Outrageous magazine with Regis Philbin. Stranded at the airport, Regis Philbin forgets to phone a friend. And you'll notice we have Tom, Dick, and Harry up there. So that's Ross, Betsy Ross. We've got Raymond Chandler. So Ross, Chandler, and Joey. Well, we've got Old and Bitter magazine. That's Bob Barker on the cover. By the way, Bob, as a guy who aspires to your greatness, I didn't write this. This is not my opinion. You're younger than springtime, my friend. But back to Bob. Bob Barker to give commencement speech at Notre Dame. I like that one. There's Pat Sajak, vowel play. Pat Sajak, Banner's contract dispute. I just can't stand Pat. And then finally, well, look. This is like Mount Rushmore of my business, these guys. This is the Daily Double Daily with Alex Trebek. Alex Trebek's new show for hairy people, Trivial Hirsute. So we have Lindsay Lohan, Ann B. Davis, and Krispy Kreme. So if they had subtitles, it would be Lohan B. Hold. You know, don't groan at me. All I do is try to help. These are worth 1,000 points each. Good luck. This will decide the game. I have never seen such reactions to covers in my life. Primal Sneer magazine, with the star of Primal Fear, Ed Norton. The article inside, packs to air American History PG. Because we wouldn't do American History X. Jennifer Love Hewitt, Love. Amy Brenneman, Your Honor, Love, Honor. And then Pretty Baby, Oh Baby. Love, Honor, Oh Baby. Don't punish me because I'm reading the material. Sarah Ferguson, Jessica Simpson, or Miss Piggy, or better yet, Sarah, Jessica, Porker. Adjustable Waistband magazine. Oh. Luther Vandross on his pants. Why do they feel Luther? Because you lost weight. So you have Carrot, the guy with a lot of money, Cabbage, and then Jean-Claude Van Damme from Brussels, Brussels Sprout. It's the subliminal theme we have going on this rack of 3. So notice we have Jerry Seinfeld, sign, seal, deliver. You gotta look close. Gotta look close for the hidden meanings. So just so you know, the subliminal messages we like to put out there, we have gold, silver, and bronze. Are You Square magazine with their favorite cover thing, Pie. Pie says, I keep it real 24/7. So this is kind of fun. Remember the NSYNC song, Bye, Bye, Bye? Miss America, Pie. Isn't that clever? And of course, if you'll notice, we have Stone Phillips, Natalie Cole, and Vivica A. Fox, so we have Stone, Cole, Fox. Good times. Safe Sax magazine. Music fans beg Kenny G to guest star on South Park. Could be my favorite cover yet. Because you know what happens to Kenny on South Park? Oh my God, they killed Kenny G. So if I'm correct, we have as our 3 celebrities Beaver, Gopher, and Bull. The subliminal messages our writers have given these 3. We have the blimp, the Zeppelin, and full of hot air. That's what I have here. Just Right magazine. Goldilocks DUI conviction, 3 beers. I knew she was a drinker wandering into somebody else's house. And if you look further, you got Danny DeVito, Boy George, Blue Man Group, or Little Boy Blue. Lots going on here. Rowan Atkinson, who played Johnny English, and then Abe Vigoda, who played Fish, and we have Eric Estrada from Chips, so it's English, Fish, and Chips. I'd belabor the point even further, so there we go. Moat points with Guinevere. My new boyfriend, he's not up to my Excalibur. What would we do on this program without the pun? So we have Frankenstein and Frankenstein. Fred Rogers, Barney, or Dean Martin. And if you want to look further, we've got Fred, Barney, and Dino. That's a little fun for you folks at home. The answers to the questions here are obviously the names of the celebrities, and if you put them together, that would be Johnny B. Goodman. Some cute little secret codes I thought I'd share with you. Dino for 2 magazine with Dean Martin. Dean Martin's deep sea discovery, that's Amore. Yes, just when you thought the pun was dead, here we go with our show. Yoko Ono, George Lopez, or Coco. So we have Yoko, Loco, and Coco. So kind of fun to note, this is Ed, Mr. Ed, and Eddie. There's Simon Cowell, Teddy Roosevelt, or Theodore Roosevelt, or Will Ferrell. And if you look even further, we've got Simon, Theodore, and Elfin. Bing Crosby, Susanna Hoffs, or Melissa Joan Hart, or as we have here, Bada Bing, Bada Bang, and Bada Broom. Trust Me magazine, Walter Cronkite says, I look at the news now and I see BS. Drew Carey, Hubble telescope, or Hugh Downs, but if you look, it's nearsighted, farsighted, and 2020. I love the subliminal messages. Oh, yeah. Polar Bear magazine with a polar bear on the cover. Polar Bear exclusive, bear on rapper Ice Cube. He's got great flow. Flow, because that's what the icebergs do.
Got it.
Stuff ice. Okay. By the way, there's a little subtext here you may not notice, but you've got Fabio, Steve Bailey, and Joe Pesci, or Fabio, Slabio, and Mabio. Karen Package magazine, Megan Mullally on the cover to star in car repair show Wheel and Grease. G. Gordon Liddy, Peter Gallagher, Vin Diesel. But if you'll notice, that's G, Peter Gallagher, PG, and then Vin Diesel, XXX. The 3 ratings of. I just like to help you out, give you more. It's sort of a gift with purchase. And then here comes the judge. Ashley Judd. Winona tried to steal my thunder, but only got my side of beef. That's terrible. I feel less of a man having read it. Just so that you know, we've got a little hidden message there. We've got Elvis, Pelvis, and Mel. Sometimes I wish I hadn't gone there. So we've got boxer, briefs, and Speedo. Hooked on bubonics.
Oh my God.
With a rat on the cover.
That's sick.
Rat seen fleeing on the cover Office. You really have to be here to understand that one. Okay, by the way, the little subliminal thing here. You know, Rodney Dangerfield, stand-up comic, and Star Jones does that sit-down interview stuff. So we've got stand-up, sit down, and fight, fight, fight. Cool. Notice we've got principal, dean, and headmaster. Violently Yours with Bruce Lee, 25 years after death, still in better shape than TV's Mark Wahlberg. I will get you. Some of the opinions expressed on this show are not by the